The town has withdrawn the funding request for the Claxton Field improvements from this special town meeting warrant due to additional Department of Environmental Protection requirements and associated costs. Municipal producer Yu Xiaoyuan reports.
The Claxton Field project was initiated as an opportunity to upgrade fields for the town's softball players, but has evolved into a ground soil mitigation effort due to its historical use for trash incineration. The town conducted its own testing and concluded the topsoil, approximately 10 to 12 inches deep, is clean and free of debris. They also integrated mitigation measures into the design to address subsurface contamination. However, a resident complaint in 2022 prompted an investigation by the Department of Environmental Protection, or DEP, necessitating broader testing and incurring extra expenses. At the Select Board meeting on September 26, Department of Public Works Director Carrie Slustig explained how this process affected the funding schedule.
As part of this investigation, it was determined that the town had a site that needed to be registered with the DEP because it had the presence of contaminated materials, and that the town's original approach to dealing with these contaminated materials, putting in a geotextile fabric cover, was an appropriate mitigation strategy. But it required us to do a lot more extensive testing than we had originally envisioned. And what we have found is that the contamination extends well beyond the bounds of the field and goes all the way to a stream that runs behind the facility. What that means is we have to do a lot more earthwork and a lot more mitigation, as well as a conservation filing on this particular parcel. And in as early as, I'm going to say a week and a half ago, DEP reached out to Wesson and Sampson and put additional conditions on this parcel. And because of that, we did not feel comfortable moving forward with funding for this project at the special town meeting. Effectively, our initial plan was to put 18 inches of topsoil on this parcel, and the DEP is now requiring 24 inches of topsoil. And it's not as simple, because there's no drainage on this facility, as adding in just more soil. We have to redesign the whole drainage profile, as well as how the field then interacts with everything else, because now we're lifting it up another 6 inches. And we just didn't feel comfortable that the numbers that we had right now were solid enough for us to go to a special town meeting.
The project cost has jumped from $1.8 million to $3.6 million. Funding will now be sought in the May 2024 annual town meeting. Despite the delay, Lustig said the new Claxton Field should open as planned in spring 2025. Meanwhile, softball teams will use McLeod Field for the 2024 season. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Yu Xiaoyuan.